That's super impressive. Makes sense. And we got John in the house.
Or put all your important documents in your Louis Vuitton, and then you can grab it and go.
There we go. There we go. Apocalypse situation. Hey guys, live in the group. So we'll get on in the next 4 or 5 minutes or so. Hey, Kristi, how are you? Great to see you. Thanks for joining us tonight. Can't wait to chat with you. We'll get started in the next 4 minutes or so. Hey guys, I'm asking people, put in the comments below where you're coming in from as you're coming in. And number 2, also let us know, what is your favorite store to go to? We've had Costco and Nordstrom and Sam's Club and Five Below and all these different things.
They're turning into the liquor.
What's going on? Erica, glad to see you. Welcome, welcome. Sean, what's up? Yeah, we're getting Costco's the spot. You know, COVID was sad when Costco, the samples were gone. I didn't know what to do, but now they're back, you know, so it'll be good. Christian Louboutin, there we go. Johnson City in the house. What's up? San Diego. Hello, 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 everybody. Nordstrom Rack. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. You can spend days in Nordstrom Rack. That place gets that place gets dangerous for sure. Hey, Stacy, welcome, welcome. Wegmans. I have not heard of that. I gotta go. That's awesome. Best grocery store. Okay, is that a chain, Jessica? Or is it just like a single store?
It's a local chain. It was born in Rochester, New York.
Wow.
So it's in the western half of New York, but it's also moving south. So I think it's down to like South Carolina now.
There we go. Okay, spreading. There we go. That is awesome. John, Kristi, how about you guys? What's your favorite? Do you have a go-to place to shop for anything?
Yeah, I was gonna type it in. I'm gonna say it's not our go-to, but how about Buc-ee's?
Buc-ee's.
Large gas station, largest gas station.
We love
in the
it.
States.
Yes.
Yep,
I like Buc-ee's too.
Yeah, folding out to the south a little bit. But yeah, it's like 100 gas, fill up places, and the place is huge. They got barbecue.
If you go to Texas, you have to go to Buc-ee's. It's in Florida. Is it in Florida?
It's starting to drift that way.
Yeah.
Really?
And we have them here in Florida too. Love Buc-ee's. They have some very good brownies.
Oh man.
Barbecue, beef jerky.
Good stuff.
Yes.
Okay. That sounds like my type of place.
It's a destination.
Yeah.
When we drive back
When
to
you're
Texas, we
traveling.
always have to stop.
Really?
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
Yep. Every time I have to stop.
Let's go. All
They're
right.
the cleanest bathrooms.
Oh.
Yes. Yep. They do.
It's
So
huge.
funny.
And plus they have you can buy stuff for your decorations for your
Housewares.
house, like houseware stuff,
Yeah.
it's not furniture, but houseware
It is
stuff.
a convenience store,
Shirts,
but
clothes.
they do it big in Texas. So now
Wow.
they're spreading it down to Florida and I
Yeah.
think Alabama. And
Snaps. All right. Dang.
of course, we don't live in Texas any longer, but when we go, that's where we go.
Makes sense. Okay. Buc-ee's. All right. I think that wins the prize today. We had a prize going on. Awesome. Teresa said best beef sandwiches. Dang. All right.
Yes,
stuff.
they're good.
This place is everything. Okay.
It does.
It does.
They might as well just let you sleep over there or something. So
It's great.
wow. Yeah, for sure. Hey guys, we got around 40 seconds on the clock. CG, great to see you. Glad you could make it. Erica, what's going on? Glad to see you. Joanne. Hello, hello, hello. You have a big Bass Pro Shop in Manteca. There we go. Nice. We'll get started in just a second, but if you have some people that you're expecting on the call, give them a friendly reminder. We'll get started in just a bit, and it's going to be a fun night. I was telling the team, I'm like, how do you describe John and Kristi Oakey? The biggest thing I'd say is fun. So definitely the spot. That's definitely who they are. But anywho, it's going to be fun. So hey, thanks for chiming in, by the way. I love these little surveys we have because it helps put a to-do list for everything that's going on. So, hey guys, we'll get the ball rolling and right off the ground and everything, but give me a wave or put a 5 in the comments if you can hear me. All right. Welcome, 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 everybody. And tonight is a special night because I have the opportunity to introduce you to some amazing friends of mine, some people that are crushing into their business and just absolutely inspiring, are going to be able to help you be able to turn this thing into a money-making entity. So tonight we're going to be discussing with you guys a recession-proof business opportunity. And I don't know if you guys feel this way or not, but there's like a shift in seasons, isn't there? It's like summer to fall. It's like the kids are going back to school and like things are starting to shift. It depends, I guess, if you're in Australia, it's going from winter to a different season. But when there's a different shift of an environment, is anyone else like me where you kind of get thoughtful, you kind of think about life a little bit more, you think like, where are we going? Am I on track? Am I off track? Like, what are my next goals and everything? Is anyone else feeling like that? Or is that just me? Give me a wave if you're with me like that. So I've been thinking about that a lot, and especially towards the end of the year. It's like, where did 2023 go? And I don't know about you, but I want to, what's up, Alex? Great to see you, man. I want to make sure that we can end the year strong. I want to make sure that we can end 2023 saying this was a banner year. So it's important to kind of check things. It's important to look at things and then retune things as necessary as well too. And tonight we're going to be talking about an opportunity that can absolutely do that for you, that can change you and your family's future, but also not just a what it is, but a how to do it. So you're not going to be left in the dark or anything. So if you're here for the first time, at the end of this, get back to the friend that connected you to this call. And if you see the vision, you see what's going on, partner with them. Let's go. There's a huge movement that's going on. But let me tell you a little bit about what's happening. So let me get this off the ground and welcome, guys. There's going to be two major portions here. First portion, I'm going to discuss what this is. Second portion, we're just going to have a blast. We're going to have some superstars here that I can't wait to chat about. But just to introduce myself real quick, so we're not complete strangers. My name is James Zhang. I've been an online entrepreneur for the last 14 years. I never thought that would happen at all. I was a broke, shy college nerd trying to be a medical doctor because I'm Asian and that's what Asians do, And to be honest, I was lost. I was trying to figure things out, right? Who here was lost in life before, right? Like, it's like trying to figure things out. I was 19. I was looking for something part-time. And what ended up happening was that I ended up getting involved and introduced to a business just like this. And I'll be real honest with you. The first time I saw this, I had no idea what this was. I was super skeptical. Like, I'm even surprised that I am here talking to you today because of how skeptical that I was. But the reason that I decided to partner with something like this is I met someone that changed my life. I met a mentor. And he was doing extremely well, making six figures, working part-time at the age of 23. And I was just like, dang, like, is this guy doing something illegal? That's the only people that I thought could do something like that. He was a college dropout too. But he showed me the idea of entrepreneurship. He taught me the value of making a profit rather than just having a wage. And he showed me a way that as long as I was willing, coachable, and hungry, that I could apply it and actually start doing something with that. Now, I'm curious, who here has ever thought about, or maybe before you've already owned some type of business? Give me a wave or put a 2 in the comments if you've done that before. Especially now, it's so important that you find ways to be able to take charge of your finances, take charge of the future, and a business is the way to go. 3 months into that part-time thing, I made enough to fuel me through college. A couple of years part-time, I made enough for me to graduate from Berkeley, and then decided to never have a job again. So for the last 12 years, it's been an absolute fun journey. I do this with my love of my life. I actually recruited her at first, and then she was how do I describe this? I just got like awed by her beauty. And honestly, I was just like looking at her, so I had to marry her. So anywho, it's been a lot of fun. Today's not about me though. It's about you. And our passion is in empowering others to be able to have that same journey. Whether you're here looking for a way to make an extra $500 a month, whether you're here looking to make an extra $5,000 a month to absolutely change your life, you can definitely find a way to do that. All right. So if you're ready to get started with today, put a 5 in the comments and let me run through a couple of details here. And I love seeing everyone else that's in the chat. What's up, everybody? So here's the first thing I want to share with you. There's 5 things I've learned over the course of time that make a good business. And I wonder if you might agree with me or not. Not all opportunities are born the same. In fact, I'm sure within the last week or a month, Everyone here has probably been pitched by some type of opportunity. You've seen some ad, you've seen some video, right? There's a lot of things out there. What makes something recession proof? Well, number one, I believe you want to find something that has a good consumable and in-demand product. We'll talk about that tonight, okay? Number two, you also want to find something that doesn't cost a lot of money, but it can make you a lot. Who cares if you're making $1 million a year if it costs you $1 million a year to run the business, right? So how much is the profit? Number three, can you scale it online? Who here likes travel, for example? You like to travel, you like to go around and stuff, right? Like, if you have a way to make money online, you can literally build a business from anywhere. That's what we're going to show you here. Number four, leverage, the best kept secret of the rich. Can you, even with an hour a day, can you scale that to 10 hours, 100 hours, or 1,000 hours of productivity? And number five, training and support. Do you have a system? Do you have support? Are you in it just by yourself, trying to figure it out? Or will we help you with that? So I'm going to go through this, and then I'm going to ask you if you see that through what we're going to share with you. And we're going to introduce you to a company called Partner Co. We have a team called the Warrior Movement. There's many amazing teams that are in our company. But this is a company that's 50 plus countries around the world already. So we have an international footprint. In fact, we have Australians on the line as we speak right now as well too. We're in the health and wellness space itself, dealing with the biggest industries that are out there. Can I ask this question? Who here would agree with me that people are more health conscious now than before, right? Give me a wave or put a 1 in the comments if you would agree with that statement. And especially after this whole thing that we just went through the last couple of years, right? This company deals with these in holistic manners, and they come together with big certifications, third-party certifications, testing, all the stuff that you can look for to make sure that it's a safe, clean, effective product, so that someone, when they use this, is going to get a good, consistent result all the time. Made in FDA-registered facilities, for example. That means that we have something high quality, something that's going to work. Now, we have a lot of products, over 100 products out there. I'm not going to go through them today. If you want to have fun with that, just hit up Kristi and ask her, be on the phone with her for like a day, and she'll probably go through everything with you. But no, don't do that. That'd be messed up. But there's a lot of things. I'm just going to go over a couple of them, focusing on one in particular. And what I want you to think about is this from a business perspective. Number one, can I see myself benefiting from the product? Number two, can I see other people benefiting from the product? If you can say yes and yes, there's a unique opportunity. So the first one's this. Who here knows somebody that wouldn't mind looking and feeling younger? Give me a wave or put a me in the comments, right? Like, yeah, literally me right here, right? So we have a product called Renew, which helps to naturally stimulate what's called human growth hormone, the youth elixir. And we've seen amazing results with this. Things like reducing body fat, better skin, better energy, better sleep, better muscle recovery. I'm actually working with a client now. He's an athlete. He's looking to break the 400-meter record for his age group. He started using Renew. He's like, man, my recovery's better. My energy's better. Like, you're going to feel like 20 years younger, right? So there's a product like that. Another one that's super popular, and this is huge, because the number one issue on why diseases happen out there, maybe you know someone with heart disease or cancer or stroke or diabetes, or they're just getting autoimmune illnesses, gut issues, right? Did you know the biggest reason why those happen is this thing called inflammation? So you want to find a way to lower that inflammation. That's what noni is. Noni is this liquid superfruit. It's the first superfruit in the world. It's just a shot a day, and it's got a lot of nutrition in there that'll help boost your immune system. And we've seen things like anti-pain. We've seen things like lowering inflammation. We've seen people really just like miracles have happened through a product like this, which is fantastic. And by the way, this one product has sold $8 billion in its history and has produced $300 million earners through this one product. It's a pretty powerful product right there, I know. So, and once again, I'm not here to make any medical claims, or we're not here to treat, diagnose, or cure anything. But it's amazing what happens when you feed your body with some incredible stuff. Okay, main one I want to focus on. Some of you might have heard of this thing called Slenderize, or it's affectionately known as skinny drops now. And these have been going viral like crazy because why? Does anyone here know someone that's struggling to lose some stubborn weight? Like I was struggling for forever with that. So these are 2 little drops. You put them on your tongue 3 times a day. They help you to support the hormonal system, to balance it. When your body's balanced, things like curbing bad cravings happen. And actually things like faster fat loss happen as well too. In the clinical trials, the average woman lost half a pound a day. The average man lost 2/3 a pound a day. You're talking about 15 to 20 pounds a month. In fact, if you've used this program before, put in the comments, like, let us know what were your results on this, because a lot of people have experienced this. I'll just share with you some stories. Okay. I lost 25 pounds in 40 days with no exercise. You see someone like Mary Jo lost 80 pounds in 4 months. Becky lost 15 pounds. Pam lost 46 pounds. Lily lost 26 pounds, right? Russell lost 27 pounds and his dad bod went away. Also, his health got better. He got off his asthma meds and his cravings for smoking went away. It's amazing what happens when you start to balance your body. Pam is right here, as you saw in her photos. She's like reverse aging here. 10 pounds in 7 days, Erica. That's what I'm talking about. 25 pounds, Jen. That's awesome. Amy here had hormonal issues with PCOS, completely transformed her life. So I'm just telling you, there are so many people that have benefited from something like this. And that's why in the market, it has been doing incredible things. Now, why do I bring this all up? Because if we're looking for a business, you want to look for something that is hot. And who here can agree with me that weight loss is one of those really, really hot things out there? Okay. So we're talking about a healthy weight loss thing that actually works and is beneficial for you. So how does this all work here? All right. To partner with the company, it's a one-time lifetime $29.95 membership that gets you your business. You get an app, you get tools, you get resources. Now you can partner with all these amazing products in the markets that we're in. Number 2, try some of the products. So to partner with a company, literally you eat your own investment. We're going to show you a specific system today, though, that has been helping people make money fast and helping people really scale up their business. And what is that? There's various levels of involvement. I won't talk about it too much today. Just know the higher, the better, the more earnings that you have. But here's a couple ways. We're going to hone in on the Slenderize product. So there's one package that's very popular, which is a 4-pack to get started. Who here would like to get your product paid for example? Give me a wave if that sounds good right there, right? So this one's popular because you can buy 4. If you sell 3, you can actually get yours paid for. We're going to show you how to do that, by the way. So a lot of people get started on this because why not? I'm sure. Put a 3 in the comments if you think you might know 3 people that wouldn't mind losing some weight, right? Like there's a lot of people in the world that are looking for that. So it's not hard. And we're going to show you how to do that. For some of you that are looking to make more faster, or maybe you're thinking, I know a lot of people that could benefit from this, you might want to consider something like a 10-pack. When you get the 10-pack, you actually get your drops for a lot cheaper. When you sell them, what happens is you're going to profit an extra $500. And we're seeing people, in fact, I'm about to bring up John and Kristi Oakey. They've gone through many of these 10-packs, and it's been helping a lot of people out there, right? And what do we do after that? Pick your package. We're then going to equip you with training, our community, our resources. You're in business for yourself and not by yourself. And quite literally, we're going to give you things right to your phone that you can apply today and you can make money today with. I'm talking about a very simple social media launch strategy where you'll make some simple posts where people come to you rather than you go to them. Who here would like that to happen? Give me a wave or put a 2 in the comments, right? You're not going to have to pester people. You're not going to have to annoy people or bug people. People literally come to you. I woke up today. Someone's like, hey, I want to take a look at those drops. I'm like, awesome. All right. And we're also going to show you how to talk to them. How do you talk to them and answer their questions so that they can actually respond and buy it? And it's going to be very simple there. All right. As you scale that, though, this is what's cool. You're going to also notice how your business will naturally start to duplicate. Why? This is where the leverage piece comes in. People become walking billboards and they start to refer naturally. We were just talking about your favorite stores. We all just got sold on Buc-ee's, so when it comes to this, imagine your people love the product and they're like, hey, I wouldn't mind sharing it too. What starts to happen, you can also build a team. And as they scale this and duplicate this with just 2 strong teams, you can actually make up to $10,000 a month residual part-time. Now, a lot of people have done this. Kristen White, I actually just got off the phone with her. She's a gym owner. She implemented this system and is making an extra 5 figures a month. Now, not everyone does this. You put in the work, but it's incredible what happens. You see someone like Kim Gray, she was born with muscular dystrophy, lost 92 pounds on the drops, started to implement this system. She was able to pay off her house and completely transform her life. And last but not least, Robin Perrone, man, she's been crazy. This slide is outdated now. She made $25,000 in her first 8 weeks just by talking about these drops and scaling that system. Now I think she's at over $70,000 in her first 6 months or something. Not everyone does that, but a lot of people are making some cool progress. So that being said, this is an exciting system. And that's why I wanted to bring up our next guest with us, because these guys know business. They've been involved in it. They have a successful business already. And they've been involved in a business like this before as well too. But since implementing this new system, there's been a lot of changes and I love it. You see, it's one thing for someone to be brand new and do well. It's another thing for someone that's been around for a while, reinvent themselves and then do well too. And that's exactly who John and Kristi Oakey are. But John and Kristi, welcome. What's up, guys?
Hello.
Great to be here.
We're glad to see you guys.
James and I have a lot in common. We both married up.
Yeah,
Oh,
1000%.
Yeah.
1000%. You see,
Yeah.
John is a wise man. You can tell that's why they've been married for 33 years, was it?
33 years. Yeah.
33
Long
years.
time.
Yeah.
Yes, you learned that the wifey is always right. So anywho, it's an honor to have you. Kristi, I missed you last time. You know, one of the biggest things I love about this company is the friendships that we have. And I was just John, sorry I stole him for a little bit. I was his bro date, you know.
I know, I saw that.
Just you,
That's
a
great.
little moonlight,
Got
a moonlight
great
cruise.
picture on the cruise, yeah.
Little sunset cruise. Just me.
It was pretty
James
romantic.
and Hunter and our closest friends.
There it is. Hey guys, well, thanks for some of your time. I know you guys are super busy, but for those of us that don't know you, prior to being involved in this business, like what else are you guys involved in? Who are John and Kristi?
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. First of all, we are very, very busy people. Not to say that anybody's not as busy, but I own a senior home care company. So I deal with, we take care of seniors. I've had my company for 13 years.
Wow.
I independently own it. I did not buy a franchise. I started it from scratch. So I've been in healthcare for a long time, but my company's 13 years old now. And after about a year of starting that company, we had always wanted more, like we just felt like one child was missing. Like we wanted a girl. We had 2 boys. And we decided to look into adoption. And that was just like for a couple of years, we were like, nothing was happening. And then I went on a business trip, met a lady, and she told me about foster care. So I thought, well, let's try that. So we decided and landed up with a little girl. And then her mom was pregnant when this happened. So where was the other little child going to go? So John said, yeah, we'll take another one. Well, the mom kept having babies. And so after 5 years of all this in foster care, we adopted all 4 siblings. Wow. And we've had them since we started in this business, which is crazy. Everything just kind of fell together. And so now we've been in this business for 10.5 years. The children will be 9.5 years. And we adopted the kids 9.5 years ago.
Wow.
So 4 little babies, because at the time we adopted, they were 5, 4, 3, and 1. And then decided to do this company and run my other company. And then John, it's crazy. Yeah. John was a morning anchor for Channel 7, which is an ABC affiliate in Omaha, Nebraska.
Wow.
So I was a single mom every morning for 21 years.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
So why in the heck would I ever want to do a business like this, right?
I know exactly, right?
Well, the point was I did not know what this was all about. I had not looked for this type of business, nothing. No. And it fell in my lap. I think you know that story. Yeah. I met I met the person who makes the products on a cruise ship that we were on vacation. And one thing led to another, and I wanted to try the skinny drops. because I always struggle with my weight. And I was willing to do, I mean, I did lots of things. So we bought the drops and the rest is history 9.5 years later.
It's so crazy. Oh my God.
It is.
Congratulations.
Totally crazy story.
I know, exactly. So guys, if anyone thinks they're busy, I mean, no excuses right here. And that's the joy of this type of business. You can make it for what you want. And I want to cover one portion of your story because you guys had achieved much success. If you guys don't know, John and Kristi, they achieved a title called president in this company, which very few people in this company ever achieve. But the reality is, and I like us to be transparent on these calls because business has ups and downs. Many of you know my story. We lost our first business. Like we like totally went broke. It was all bad, you know, but there's seasons. And I think it's wise to learn from those seasons, but it's also, that's why I'm really excited for you guys and what you're doing now in your business, because things are really changing in a very positive way. And you've gone through that, you know? So if you don't mind me asking, I'm going to talk about the slenderized system of growth, but even in a business like this, because there's many companies, there's many ways to build this business. I mean, literally the company, all they do is they make the product that you have the ability to market and sell however that you want. If you don't mind me asking, with how you used to build business, while it was successful, what were some of the struggles that you had faced before?
So, you know, if I will say too, you know, we've always done this part-time because, you know, she has her busy schedule. I was, you know, doing the news and I was pretty limited on what I could talk about. I really couldn't do much on like my work pages. So I had to kind of be, you know,
You can't be selling product.
yeah. So I had to kind of be, you know, secretive on how I did some things. So to be able to do all that with the kids and everything, and as busy as we are, you know, it was a lot of just time and effort. And, you know, obviously you want things to go faster, but for us, it was just, you know, a lot of it was, you know, we had packs. And so it was, you know, packaged. So like you'd have like the drops and maybe some shakes and other things. You had these packages you would sell.
All great products.
Yeah, all great products. And so that was pretty much our focus. And then trying to get, you know, teammates on and then have them, you know, duplicate and do the same thing. But there's really never just a system other than get on some Zooms or, you know, or have meetings in our house and have people bring friends over. And that was always the process. And it was just so slow. You know, and then when you hit COVID and then no one's going to get meeting together.
We actually did the best.
That was,
COVID.
we actually,
that?
we had great, yeah, COVID was great. We did our best ever. I mean, we made president during COVID. So,
oh, that's right. Yeah.
So it's all, you know, so because we started focusing more online and reaching out. And then now with the new system we have right now, where truly, I mean, I'm just, everything's right here. Right?
While we were listening to you, I was sending information.
Out to people. Wow. So it's changed that much where we focus not so much on maybe groups of products at first. We focus on one product right now, and then we're going to open you up to the rest of the stuff that we have.
Well, and I think our economics have changed so much. And so making a big purchase, if you can afford it, which is what we did in the very beginning, we because we were buying for both of us. Right now you can go smaller and still achieve. It doesn't matter where you start in this company, you can get to wherever you want at any package or any small price, or you can get there. So I love that mentality that you're not just trying to go out and sell a big pack, you know?
Yeah, that's huge. So tell me about, so you hear about this slenderized system of growth. And for those who don't know, that I'm referring to our social media posting system, our response system, literally it's just downloaded to your phones. So what was your experience like when you started that out? I mean, it's a new thing. You know, you're used to things being a certain way, and then you start doing it. What was that like?
Well, let me say first. So I was with you in Destin, Florida, when we first heard about Robin, right? When we first heard her first story and how she was just selling boxes. And I was like, wow, you know, and so I was trying to explain to her, Kristi, how they're doing it. Like, and she's like, you know, we were kind of at that point, we're kind of in limbo. Like, where are we going with this business? Are we going to keep doing it? We love the products. We use the products, but, you know, we're so busy. So we just focus on what our other businesses and stuff. And so we're kind of in limbo. And then a couple of our friends, Judy, who was with us in Destin, and a couple others started kind of taking advantage of the way
posting.
Robin was doing things and posting more and selling stuff. And then we found out about how they actually now had a system in place to make it even easier where you could just use it from your phone.
I didn't really know all about it because they got back for a couple of weeks. We were just trying to get things ready because we were going to Switzerland. And so while we were in Switzerland, Judy had texted me, I sold another box of drops. And I was like, I said, we've always posted. I mean, like, I would say probably 75% of our team is from social media.
Oh, wow.
So I was like, I said, I'm going to just post a few things. So I posted a few things and we sold with links to the company. Okay. And so we sold about 6 or 7 drops while we were on vacation. And there's nothing better than when you're on your vacation and you're still getting a check all the time, so every Friday you get a check. So I was like, well, maybe there might be something to this drop thing. So we literally came back for a couple of days, talked about, they finally showed me what this system was. And so we hit it. August 2nd?
So it was technically, end of July. So in about a little over 5 weeks, we sold over 100 boxes.
Guys, did you hear? 100 boxes?
Actually, it's more than that.
No. So it's over. It's about,
we sold 41 last week.
Yeah.
In 1 week, you sold
in 1
41
week.
boxes.
And so, and you shared a little bit too on all your screens about the system of growth and how there's the big key thing too is that Kristi's great. She's very creative. So I'm more director of operations and follow-up. She's the creative mind to make the post. Okay. So we were doing that. And then they started talking about maybe a week or two ago about, a 7-day social media launch. And you showed it on there. It's set for you. It tells you when to post, what to post. You don't have to figure out what to say, what to show. You just do that. So last week I thought, I'm going to try that too. So I did on one of my pages. I just did that. The first 3 days, day 4, it just blew up. It just went crazy.
Like we didn't even talk. We were like, I was working. I was just
I have arthritis in my thumb from all the texting.
Gonna get buff thumbs with this system,
And we understand. I mean, because John was, he's a TV personality here. So we do, his private page or his media page that is no longer Channel 7. It's just called John Oakey Media, I think. Anyway, we knew that might get some traction.
Because I hadn't really done much on that page. I had pretty much just ignored it. I started thinking when we were on vacation in Switzerland, I probably should reactivate that because I've got quite a few people on that page. And so I started posting some pictures from Switzerland to get some re-engagement. And then we were just focusing on, we have a John and Kristi Oakey Facebook page where we do most of our business. Then we each have our own individual pages. And so we're kind of focusing on those 3 pages. I say, I'm going to try the 7-day launch and see if it works. I'm going to put on my former professional page.
We sold about 60 drops on those so far.
So far, guys, this has only been the last month.
Yeah.
And probably about with the money you're making from the retail, because you make some money off the retail difference, and then also you make some money with the company. So we're probably right around $9,000 the last 5 weeks.
Not too shabby.
Not bad. But I will
Not
say
too
this,
shabby.
and I want people to understand. Okay, they say, well, this guy was on TV. He's probably got a lot of following. We have a decent following on our John and Kristi Oakey page. But there are people who are having great success on this every single day who have a lot less people following them. It's just that they're being consistent in their social media.
Yeah, it is definitely about consistency.
Yeah.
That's huge. Oh my gosh. I'm like mind blown. I actually didn't know you guys sold that much, which is
well, and here's the thing that I thought, I kept thinking, what happens when this is all done? You know what I'm saying? Like, when's the ending point? Because you tap, I have to think that way sometimes, and it's not a good way to think. But here's the thing: how can it end? Everybody you sell to, we've sold to over 100, I would think, 100 people. You get into their circles, guys, and then they know people, and they know people, and I don't know. John's not going to be known as former TV; he's going to be known as Mr. Skinny Drops here. So. It's just about getting in people's circles.
Yeah. And then making that transition over, right? Once they have success with the drops, have success with some weight loss, or because it does more than just weight loss also, transfer them over to some other products and other things, and then capitalizing on that. So you go from, we talked about this. I know you've heard this too, James, this is all linear right here, right now. But they'll go from linear to residual when you actually get them into the pipeline, and then things are working, and then it's just they're buying and buying and buying. You don't have to worry about it. You're getting that check.
And we've had residual for a long time, but
now to capitalize on this.
But now we're capitalizing on this, which is going to make that even more. So it's just about start.
Oh my God.
Everybody can start at a small or a large, but the thing is that when you start, I have people who, like, I have a lady. I don't have the money. And I'm like, okay, let's talk about a 4-pack. Let's just do a 4-pack. And I even said, if you don't sell these, I will buy them from you.
Wow.
So I
Wow.
guaranteed it. And so she sold them.
And
Wow.
the idea with the 4-pack is you sell 3, yours is free. Because the way it works out with the system is the money that you're going to make from selling those 3 is going to cover your cost of your 4th. So that's a way to get people to buy it. You say, hey, I get you your box free. You just got to sell 3 or pre-sell 3 before, And again, and the thing about I like about this, James, is why we're having great success is watching some of our teammates who maybe have not had huge success like that, selling 3, 4,
That's our
5,
goal.
6 boxes when they were selling nothing or 1 a month, and now selling, that meaning in a week. That's the exciting part of seeing them put the system to use and have success.
My goal is to get them all a check. That's my goal.
Yeah.
It's not about my check. It's about their check.
That's leadership right there. Guys, what you're hearing right now, I hope this clicks with you, because what everyone in the world is looking for is, are they looking for products? Kristi was looking for something to lose weight. Yes. But on a financial standpoint, what they're looking for isn't a hot business. It isn't a cool investment. It isn't. They're looking for a simple way for them to change their life. That's it. Right. And as long as it's legal, moral, and ethical, which obviously this is, then it's going to be good. And you're hearing for the first time, I've been telling this to people, John and Kristi, that for 14 years in business, I have never seen a system this simple that anybody literally can do as long as you just follow it, and it works for every single person that applies.
Everybody.
Well, and as you know, James, because you're big on social media too, right? People don't know what to say. They're like, what do I say? What do I share? This system provides everything.
It's all
The
done.
scripts of what to send people, the social media, what to say and when to send it. It makes it for everyone who just maybe is nervous and not sure what to say. It's there for you and it gets it done for you.
So powerful. And this is just the beginning. Guys, think about this. This was 1 month in business, and put yourself in John and Kristi Oakey's shoes. 1 month from now, what would your business look like? Let's say it's even a 10th. You don't sell 100, but let's say you sell 10. That's 10 customers. Let's say those 10 customers get good results. They lead you to 2 more each. That's 20 new customers. And this just compounds month after month after month after month. And the money just rolls through. Like, it's pretty awesome how that works. So for 5 weeks, $9,000, not bad at all. And I guess my last question would be this is, now that you've experienced this, when you take a look at this Partner Co business, and you take a look at the future, what's in your vision? What's got you excited now? Like, how are you feeling about everything that's happening here?
Well, at the very beginning, when we started in this company 9.5 years ago, I said, it's funny how you can put things out and manifest them. And my first thing was to retire my husband from his job. My husband's been at his job for 27 years.
Here,
27 years
Over
here.
30 years.
Okay. So to try to replace that income was a challenge. And but my goal was I wanted to retire John. I guess so he could be Mr. Mom, but no.
I was doing it anyway, on top of not getting any sleep.
But no, he just wasn't getting rest, and not getting rest will kill you early. So I just really felt, why are we working so hard if you're killing yourself? So that was my first goal. So we were able to do that. And he retired last October. So it's almost been a year. And so I think when you do this type of business, set your goals and also be consistent. I've learned a lot. Oh my gosh. If there's a business out in this world that can teach you so much about self-improvement, leadership, how to handle failures, don't be afraid to fall. And when you fall, stand up, get up, brush, wipe your knees off and get going again. It's this business. This business has taught us so much. What was the original question? What was the original question? I'm going off here.
What are you excited about now?
You answered it.
Yeah. It's just, this has been truly a blessing for us. We make a good income. There are people out there that $500 would make a huge difference. We don't want to be braggadocious or anything like that, but we wanted to travel. We wanted to raise these 4 kids and put them in any kind of sport or anything they wanted to do.
We want to give them
And
experience.
our jobs paid for all the things that we had, but we wanted the extras, as like the activities, the travel. We wanted these children to experience different places. And so this is the business that pays for those things. So
Man.
Yeah.
John, any words on your end?
No, I would say just expect the ups and downs. I mean, I know you,
Yeah.
you know, we witnessed, we saw you go through it. Okay.
Mhm.
And we kind of went through the same thing this last year. I mean, our business took a big hit, just with some changes and people leaving and stuff like that. So, you know, where we were a year ago is a lot better, you know, projection was a lot better about a year ago, and now it's we're rebuilding.
We're
in a
rebuilding.
sense. But with this new system in place, it makes it exciting, right?
Yeah.
So there's that hope again. I know you know exactly what I'm talking about because I mean, you know, when we first got in this business and we saw Becky and James, man, they're up there all the time, you know, all the
Yeah.
accolades, all the stuff. And so we know everything that you guys went through as well. And just to see you fight back has been inspiring to us as well. And to be
You just don't,
that,
you
know.
don't give up.
No, and just expect there's going to be some ups and downs. Things are going to happen. I mean, that's in life, right? Anyway, so business, life, it's all going to happen. So just be prepared and just be ready and just, you know, roll with it.
So well said. John and Kristi, you've been a beacon of light. You're filling me with all types of excitement. Guys, put a 100 in the comments if you love that. Like, thank you so much for your time. I'm just so happy for you two. Like, and we can't wait to party with you
We'll
guys.
see you next
I
week.
know, next week.
Absolutely. Well, conclude things here. But guys, if you're not connected with John and Kristi, find them on Facebook, find them everywhere. They are just they're just such a blessing to have in your friendship. And who here would love an opportunity to even be able to meet them in person? Put a 1 or give me a wave in the comments. You know, I'm telling you
How exciting that is.
Oh, it's super exciting. They're one of the most fun people ever because right now I'm telling you, if you see opportunities here, if you see what's going on, John mentioned it, but next week, oh my gosh, 9 days from now, the biggest opportunity of the world is happening. And I'm telling you this, there is somebody that's on this line that is looking at this for the first time. And it's like, man, I see where this is going. I want to see what that's all about. Like, what can I do here? And this event, that person's going to go to, and that person's going to be the superstar story coming out of this event. Yeah. Orlando in 7 days. Dang, that's crazy. Let me play a quick video to show you what I mean by this. So you can see what's happening. And I want you guys to join this party with us. And Becky just dropped it in the chat there as well too. All right. The first of its kind PXP event, Partner Co experience, is going down Orlando, Florida, September 15th through 17th. There is never going to be another first. So if you've ever wanted to be a part of that next big thing, if you've ever wanted to say, man, it'd be nice if I could have been a part of something that exploded in the very beginning, this is that opportunity. In fact, if you already have your PXP ticket, put a 1 in the comments below. It's been the biggest party in the world. And after that, I mean, this company's going into momentum. Like it's nuts. So I'm telling you, if you're real serious, get to this event, no matter what it takes. It will transform your life because you're going to meet everyone. You're going to learn about everything. You're going to walk out transformed. That's the only way to explain it, and have a ton of fun. So anywho, at the end of everything, I hope you saw that with what we shared with you today, it fulfilled these 5 categories. Right? We had a unique and consumable in-demand product. We have something that doesn't cost a lot. I mean, tell me another business for a couple $100, you can make thousands, tens of thousands more, right? Something that's online and scalable, something where you have leverage of your time, and something where you have training and support. We have a system that is unlike any other. Because if you see that, then at the end of this, you're gonna be 3 types of people. All right. If you have a question, if you're a B, get back to your friend right after this and be like, hey, ask them right away. We don't have a crystal ball, but be the person that takes proactivity in your life and be like, if this looks good, hey, let me just get some things filled out. So ask them right afterwards. Some of you might be looking at this and be like, maybe I just want to be a customer at first. If you want to be a customer, that is awesome. Get back to your friend, talk to them about which products you want to get on. They'll definitely hook it up with you as well too. But I'll tell you this, give it a week or two, you're probably going to look at the business again because the results are going to be so amazing. You're going to be a walking billboard. People are going to be like, man, what you got going on? You have sales flooding to you. And finally, if you're an A, you got inspired by John and Kristi. You got inspired by what's going on here. You see the vision. You see how this can actually work. And this is different from all the other stuff that's out there these days. something that can actually make you some money. All right. If that's who you are, then put an A in the comments below. Get back to the friend that connected you, and they're going to help you sort out what package you get started with. Maybe it's the member pack with those 4 drops. Maybe it's the 10 pack, or it's even bigger packs as well too. Talk with them, and right away, let's get you plugged in, and let's help you. Like what Kristi said, our goal is to help you make your next paycheck ASAP. If you let us know that's what you want, we will help you to do that. Last quick thing. If you want to learn more about the products or even get your first paycheck, tomorrow night, this is open for everybody. We have a special call with one of our top wellness advisors, Lily Lou. Same time, different link. She's going to drop it into the chat, but you can come on here to learn more about the products, and you can bring people to this as well too, so you can take a look at that. All right. So with that said, everybody, other than that, honored to have you guys on here. Feel free to unmute yourself. Let me allow you guys to be able to do that. And let's be able to say good night. And there you go. All right.
Good night.